Good afternoon. Miriam back here again. Um, it's it's a really rainy, gross day. 100% chance of rain all day today and tomorrow. And not one of those days that you feel particularly motivated to do anything except maybe curl up with a good book and you know, just chill out. But I realize that it's really a very good day to work on, some personal development and to read some good stuff or, not just, a fun book, but to spend some time on myself and my own personal development. And it's always nice to realize that that's really time well spent on a rainy day. And so, some of the gems that really have come to me today started out first thing this morning when a friend of mine was talking about how sometimes there's a subtle way of learning things, and that basically she talked about how some people teach without cramming things down your throat, almost subtle sharing or teaching of information. And sometimes those are the most powerful lessons you'll learn if you're aware of what um, if you're aware of what you need to know. It's like all of a sudden this person has given you something that is so precious. Basically, she said sometimes we learn things like in a deliberate way, where like in a science class or in like a personal trainer will basically is working on a certain muscle group, and he will work that muscle, help you really develop those skills and those strengths. But at other times we're left to be inquisitive, and sometimes those are the best ways to be, when they just leave you with just enough that make you go, huh, wonder what it is that she's talking about or he's talking about, that she has such a passion for. He seems to know something that I don't. And it makes me inquisitive to find out more, to do the work necessary. And if we feel drawn to their abilities, then what happens is, when you're drawn or attracted to someone else, we may look closely at how they have developed those skills or how they have learned things that you want to learn. And it's often very subtle, but you find yourself attracted to what someone else seems to have a handle on that you want to. That just seemed very powerful to me, is that sometimes, so like if you want to attract people or teach something to someone, look at how you're presenting yourself to another person and see how you could become really attractive in what you're trying to present, so that the people who you want to attract will find themselves inquisitive. They want to know more. That was one of the gems that I picked up today. Another one that I just loved, that kept me from just turning on Netflix today and just vegging in front of the TV all day, which I could have done, say, for the fact that our power kept going on and off, and I was sort of afraid I was going to lose my TV. And I'm taking a risk even having my computer on right now. But anyway, another thing, and I just want to leave you with this. I just think it's so powerful. Um, this one statement that I heard today that just knocked my socks off. It said, discipline is just choosing between what you want now versus what you want most. And so, it's like, who do you want to become? And, watching, a sitcom or Netflix when you could be doing a little personal development or putting in a few hours to better yourself or to get something else done that's valuable. that's a good time to do it. I once again I was reminded of two I guess you call them acronyms. Yes, that's the word, acronyms. And I love the word for focus. Focus, if you spell it out, FOCUS, if you follow one course until successful. If you let that sink in, it's amazing. Follow one course until successful. In other words, don't chase shiny objects. Stay doing one thing at a time. Don't jump around. If you're, I mean, I noticed this yesterday. I was just tidying up and I just found myself sort of walking in circles. Following one course, finish the kitchen, get it beautiful, get it done, get it, the counters all cleared up, get the dishes all put away, then move on to another task. I mean, that's a simple way of putting focus. Focus on what you're doing. And I also worked today on goals. So I love, and I have it written over my computer, to be smart. Be smart. Make my goals specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. Just be smart. So anyway, those were my gems for today. And it's funny. You hear some things and going back and hearing them again sometimes just triggers, I guess, a greater understanding of what you need to do. So hopefully your weather's prettier than mine, but if not, do a little personal development. Get something done that maybe is the most powerful thing you could do for yourself. All right. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay dry. Bye.